We did get extra lucky, didn't we? So we went in Starbucks, which was a special treat. And I got an apple cider donut. And I got a caramel apple cider, caramel spice, whatever you call it. And Amelia got a little Halloween mummy cake pop. They gave us the pastries first, so we're sitting and eating while they're making the caramel apple spice cider, whatever you call it. We're about to leave, and she sets down 2 more pastry bags with a donut and a little Halloween mummy cake pop.
I love cake pop.
So I waved the girl down like, we already got our pastries and we've already eaten them, so you know, this is double. And she goes, oh, well, I can't put them back. I'm just gonna have to throw them away. So, do you want them? Surprise. Nice little treat that we got to take home, huh?
Yeah, but we were so lucky.
Yeah, we did get pretty lucky, didn't we? That was pretty neat. Now we get to surprise Annabelle with a cake pop. When we get home, we're gonna go home and carve pumpkins. What do you want to carve your pumpkin like?
Kitty.
That's a good one.
I love kitty. Finger back. Is it Halloween tomorrow?
No, 2 more weeks.
2 more weeks.
Yep.
Yay! I have to scrap up my feet.
All right, should we go home so we can carve pumpkins? Okay. Fast. You guys are so cute. And we're both a little too big for the pack and play now, so we got this cute little cot.
Yeah, both of us can fit.
Yeah, for when we go out of town and visit family and stuff. We can take this with us, and it's a little portable bed. And is it super comfy? Annabelle, what do you think? You like it?
Come on, let's stay in it for a little bit.
You got snuggle sissy in it?
We have to lay down on the pillow.
This thing's gonna be great. It was $30, which I don't think is a terrible price. This thing actually comes off so that you can wash it, and then it's just a blue cot. Actually thinking about going back and getting a second one. We don't need it now, but we might need it in a year or 2.
Emma, you can lay down on your face. See? You can lay down on your face.
You guys are nuts. Okay, Noah said we had to do a tutorial on the correct way to cut open a pumpkin. So he says to cut the pumpkin at an angle.
White ones are much more tough.
Why do you cut it at an angle, Noah?
It's easier to get the top off.
How's that arm feel?
This one's a lot more tough.
I've never carved a white one before. If there's like no seeds in there, I'm extremely disappointed.
I don't know that I'll cut the other ones.
Oh, okay. So there's lots of seeds in there. So then he goes and trims the meat around the inside so that it's easier to stick your arm down in there. But then the lid still fits on top without falling in. He's so smart. Where did you learn such tricks?
Studied it 4 years in college.
What college did you go to?
Halloween.
Halloween college?
Halloweening. There you go. You're welcome.
What's it taste like?
It tastes like vanilla milk.
Not like pumpkin? Kind of like crunchy.
Maybe vanilla milk tastes like pumpkin.
Maybe.
Popsicle. You know what you can do? You can take a bite out of it.
Does it taste like a pumpkin popsicle?
Mmm.
What'd you think?
Thank you.
I don't want it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yummy.
The things your dad convinces you to do.
Convinces.
Okay, you didn't really even have to convince.
Delicious.
No.
What is it?
Kitty.
A kitty with
A Christmas tree would not be the Stewart household if we weren't doing something Christmas for Halloween. So we are very, very cheap when it comes to this. Because these things, we just throw them away. So we don't buy the books of stencils. I went on Google and typed in free pumpkin stencils, and then you go to images and tons of free stencils just pop up. So we print those off on our printer and then we cut them out. So we'll just tape this to the pumpkin and then we'll work on cutting out the black pieces. We also bought these kits. These were $10, one-time purchase. They've held up for years and they're way better quality than what you get in the kits with the little plastic scoops and the tiny little knives and things that come with the stencil kits.
This is his nose.
I'm gonna do a nose.
Now remember, you're gonna help me with the tree. Because these are really small.
Annabelle, look at me. Say retro raggy.
There we go. Jackie.
Franken pump is complete, along with the kitty cat Christmas tree. In case anyone out there is ever wondering, white pumpkins are 5 million times harder to carve. Hence, a broken knife. I can't get the push pin out. How come they both wanted to help you do the push pin, but I get no help? We're gonna rinse them really good. You ready? And the water is hot, so you gotta be careful. The hot water helps the pumpkin gut come off. Oh no! Scoop them. Help me scoop them. Save the pumpkin seeds.
Save the baby one.
You want to help? So what we're doing is we're rinsing off the pumpkin seeds and we're looking for big chunks of pumpkin. We don't want those in with our seeds when we roast them in the oven.
Pretty sure Annabelle's just grabbing the water.
I don't think so.
And it's running down her arm and soaking her.
Alright, we can put them back in the bowl now. Alright, now we're going to fill it up with hot water until the seeds kind of like float. Okay, so now they're kind of floating. Let's see, just like that. It's hot. We're going to do an entire cup of salt. Seems like a lot of salt, but it is going to be so yummy. Dump the salt in.
Now
All right.
mix it up.
We use hot water because it helps the salt dissolve. I like to use my hand because I can feel the salt on the bottom.
Can I feel it? It's on.
Yep. You feel it? It feels gritty. So we want all that to dissolve. So we're just mixing it up until the salt is completely gone. You gonna try with your hands too? Think we about got it, huh? Now we're gonna cover it with foil and let it sit for 24 hours. And then we can put it in the oven and we can bake it.
Okay.
Is it the next day? We've waited an entire day. We're gonna roast the pumpkin seeds where?
Here.
In the oven. So we've drained the seeds of all of the water. And now it's just pumpkin seeds that have been soaking in the salt water. And now we're putting them on the cookie sheets that are lined with like a parchment paper or a foil. So once we get these all on here in a single layer, we'll put them in the oven at 275 and we'll actually keep them in there for an hour and 45 minutes. If you have more seeds left over and they don't all fit on your cookie sheet, because obviously we have a ton left, you can just recover them with the foil. You don't have to add more salt water to them. I mean, up to 3 days the seeds are probably fine. Okay, our first batch is done and they look delicious. They're crunchy, they're delicious, they're so good. I like them right out of the oven. If you guys try this out, let me know how you like it. Here's the moment of truth. Is it good? You want another one? I'm sorry, Annabelle, you can't have these.
Want another one.
Is it so good?